Hi, Star Family. Thank you guys so much for joining me here for your reading. This is a super interesting one, and we have so many messages. So I'm just like, where do we even begin? I think the first thing that we need to talk about is that you extend far, far beyond this one localized fractal self. And I feel like a lot of you know that. You are the key to move into the non-physical realm. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Okay, there's something through your present awareness. You have the access point to all dimensions across time and space. And as you sit in the present moment, you literally hold the key to being in this world, but then also in the same breath, I'm hearing, realizing that you are not of this world. And you have a higher vantage point and a far higher universal broader perspective on your life on Earth as you connect to other quantum non-local connections of fractals of yourself. They're existing in higher time dimensions, okay, and higher densities, all right? And you are not separate from these other entities. You are connecting to the whole of yourself and coming back into that integration, okay? And to integrate is to become whole. To become whole is to become healed. So you guys are literally, I'm seeing life now through the eyes of the oracle. You're seeing a life through the eyes of the soul, and there's this instant recognition that you're going to have in regards to the remembrance of what you're here to do. Your abilities and gifts extend far beyond planet Earth, and I'm hearing you're supposed to apply this into things that you do moving forward, and you're not supposed to be someone that's I'm hearing meant to be hidden. Now we're going to talk about this. Let's open up with the roses, okay? So rose, we have romances in the air, okay? So romances in the air, you guys will see why I'm bringing this up, okay? Romance is in the air is the unfoldment, okay, that's going on in your life. And there's something about you kind of unfolding yourself layer by layer until you reveal your celestial light body with the world, okay? And this usually talks about ether, okay? So romance is in the air is about ether. So things that you love to do are literally existing within this energetic holographic projection. And there's something about you being able to kind of weave and shape your destiny, okay? And allowing your true purpose, which is about being a divine creator, to play into this Leela experience, which is about playing in your own divine creation. And you guys are coming back into that remembrance. And roses also represent the Mary Magdalene frequency. So this is about something that you already hold within your DNA, and this is about you being the key to move freely between realms, okay? So super, super interesting. And then other roses also come up in marriage. So this is something that you were contracted to do, right? This is something that your higher self that had incarnated into your physical vessel on Earth had intended to be able to experience through you. And as you do your work here on planet Earth, that's also bleeding into all of other dimensions across space and time, okay? All other universes within the multiverse. So a lot of you're on a double mission. That's the first message that's coming up. Like you're on a double. I'm hearing even like triple, quadruple mission. So I have a lot of astral travel messages, so we're going to open up with that, and we're going to kind of decode this as we go along. But a lot of you, this even could be like a call for creativity. It could be a call for like creative expression, and a lot of you are about to come into like a world line collision with somebody that holds, I'm hearing, the door to an opportunity. Also there's going to be like a world line collision with people where you're going to be at the same time and space, and the same space and time, with divinely orchestrated events that are being orchestrated from higher dimensional planes, okay? So this could be like the fractals of yourself existing in a parallel life on the Arcturus star, leading a life as a Arcturian, on the Pleiadian star system, leading a life as a Pleiadian. It's like you're connecting back to your cosmic origins, and I'm also hearing like your innate soul's gifts that can be, I'm seeing like verse jumping right now, which is super interesting, where like you can download, I feel like you guys are downloading higher bandwidths of frequency light into your vessel. I'm hearing like you're downloading some kind of gift, all right, that you harness from a parallel life that's stored within your DNA, but it's going to be upgraded or accessed or awakened right now. I'm hearing it lie dormant until now, but there's like a deja vu that I'm seeing will happen for you guys. This could be upon a meeting, okay? It's like synchronistic events, right? This is about an invitation that's coming towards you. We also have surrender, so it does require this level of surrender, knowing that you're powerful enough to just remain like kind of humble and observe. I'm hearing the things that are being aligned into your experience. So this could be about the people being deployed to you at this stage in your journey, opportunities that are going to be presenting themselves to you at this stage in your journey. But a lot of you, there's definitely a tangible result that comes through, because we have act. So this could be a call for creativity, okay? Which leads to like generating new streams of income for some of you, especially off like a natural talent or like a creative hobby, right? A lot of you, this could also be like self-employment, because we even have these energies behind. But there's a lot that's coming through, okay? There's a lot, so bear with me, right? I have so many messages, plus there's so many other channeled like messages that want to come through as well. But you guys are the key to move freely between the realms of the physical and the non-physical, and you're waking up to the fact that you are more non-physical than you actually are physical as well. So this is about the recovery of your multidimensional DNA, and as that happens, you're able to anchor down some type of higher guidance, all right? This could be like an internal knowing that you have, especially as your instincts call you to answer that call for creativity, answer that call to do what it is that you love, to move through this experience as love, to be I'm hearing like loving towards yourself, to allow yourself to be seen, okay? Because we even have 6 of Wands here at the base, which is about leading with your preferences and desires in this experience. Your gifts that extend far beyond planet Earth are supposed to be shared with, I'm hearing while you're experiencing life on Earth, okay? Okay. Super interesting. And I'm completely detaching from the constructs of this matrix in the way where it may be something that goes against societal norms in some way, okay? But this is about you not hiding in the closet. Let's go ahead and open up with the astral travel messages, because we have a lot. But yeah, your gifts are literally outside of this world. They extend far beyond outside of this world, and they're supposed to be shared with this world. So, world line collision. Now, let's open up with the astral travel messages. I'll decode this as I go. So I saw this in the astral on the winter solstice. So let's go ahead and begin. I saw a man. I called him the one, and you guys came into alignment with him, okay? So let's talk about this. I'm not just talking about like external connections here. I'm talking about the divine masculine, which is about the physical vessel, okay? And roses are about the Mary Magdalene frequency, which is about the higher self, right? This is about your non-physical aspect, the timeless consciousness that is seated in the physical vessel, right? The divine feminine that is seated and anchored into the physical vessel to be able to be this spiritual timeless consciousness that is having a human experience temporarily. So this is like one localized version of self on Earth, okay? This is the merging of the higher nature with the lower nature. This is the ether that you breathe into matter, okay? So this is about your spiritual, innate consciousness that is now conscious awareness, okay? And that's the descendant of Christ consciousness. So you are now like conscious awareness. You're now aware that you extend far beyond this physical vessel. So you guys came into alignment, okay? So this is like the one. You were on a first date and you hit it off right away, okay? And this person, he worked in some kind of secret underground like base, and it was like a form of interstellar travel, and there was like a bunch of different dimensional timelines that they were looking at, and you had basically come and gone at different points in time, right? To visit this underground base. So a lot of you, this could have been like the recovery of, I'm hearing even like dark night of the souls that you went through, but there was some kind of recovery of your multidimensional DNA and your multidimensional memories, okay, and fragments of yourself existing in other dimensional timelines. So you're recovering like parallel lives of yourself essentially. And some of you have been downloading this unconsciously as well, by the way. Maybe you're just like noticing upgrades in your psychic gifts or some kind of creative abilities, but there's something about you've been downloading this information. You've just been recovering this that has lain dormant inside of you. Now, at one point, this person, the physical vessel, the masculine, had sent the divine feminine, its spirit, right, or its innate gifts outside of the door. It didn't want the manager to see them, so it wanted to kind of sneak it into this interstellar base, and it didn't want to get in trouble for having you there. So a lot of you, this is again like the matrix programming, and maybe this is something that you kind of kept inside of the closet, right? Maybe it was like this out of world gifts or abilities that you guys harness, something that kind of went against the status quo. It's something that you wanted to kind of, you know, retreat to, I'm hearing, in like solitude, okay? There's something around that. And this connection, it was necessary to protect. I'm hearing the innocence of this, but now it's time to, I'm seeing like the Moon Maiden card to show the skills that you've been cultivating in the dark and bring that into the limelight, especially with Six of Wands energy. This is something that's supposed to be seen with the world, okay? She's literally the spotlight, okay? So this is about you guys, yeah, like stepping onto the world stage, essentially. That's what's going on. And there's multiple intergalactic interest in your mission on Earth, okay, to show I'm hearing what has even lain like suppressed ancestrally, okay? A lot of you, this is where there's been suppression ancestrally when it comes to you showing this, okay, like being vulnerable, okay? So yeah, they didn't want to get in trouble. So his boss ended up calling him and said that he didn't have to do that. Actually, everyone is actually really proud of him to connecting with this female, right? Connecting with Ether. And they said that the girl was beautiful. So whatever this is, like your celestial light body, right? Your guys' innate internal gifts is something that you've kept hidden. Is something that is very, very beautiful. And in some ways, they were waiting for like the alignment. Like everybody was actually waiting for you to step into your true power. Okay, that's what I was being shown. And the divine masculine realized at that point, right? Your physical vessel realized that it was all part of the mission. So you have two biggest days on Earth. The one is that when your higher self anchored into a physical dimension limited avatar to experience you know, this cosmic game in the matrix, and the second one is remembering why you did that, okay? So there's almost like a reset with the on and off button, right? It's like you've been able to incarnate into this experience at will. And yeah, it was super interesting. And you were both very protective of your energies, but your souls were calling for one another. So a lot of you, this could have been a judgment energy where it's like, this is something that you were repressing or suppressing, right? It's like your physical vessel was like repressing, you know, this innate ability or gift, right? Yeah, maybe I'm hearing like fears of being seen as weird because we have the Magician, but weird actually just means the person that can control their fate and destiny. So this is about you kind of like carving what it is that you want to experience within this cosmic game. And I'm hearing like playing the game instead of allowing the game to play you, and realizing that the illusion exists within this holographic energetic projection to serve you and you don't exist to serve it. So it required vulnerability. Vulnerability was going to be the only bridge to connection, right? So this is about the bridge between the physical and non-physical realm. And you were talking to this person and he had like a very like self-serving, parasitic, previous energy exchange with like an ex-partner. And a lot of you, this could have been like the suffering of the human, right? Maybe there's something that you were made to believe that wasn't beautiful. And I'm hearing like you just don't know how beautiful you are. And that's your cosmic origins, like favorite part, right? It's like remembering how beautiful you are and remembering the whole of your divinity instead of like compartmentalizing, right? How the human will. I'm hearing like from trauma, like compartmentalizing that beauty. So yeah, it's really beautiful. There's something about like the reunification of the whole, and there's like deep-seated pain here that I'm feeling like ancestrally. Okay, so a lot of you took on like the belief systems of your ancestors on Earth, right? It's like your soul had incarnated based off of resonance of what it wanted to experience, to take on the limiting belief systems of like your ancestors. And your ancestors are now actually ascending through your own ascension journey. You're healing your generational lineage through your own healing journey, through the integration of your whole and being able to, I'm hearing, allow that to shine on the world stage. And as you do that, in the same breath, you're also pulling forward your starseed generational lineages, because I'm hearing suppression in the DNA, the physical DNA also leads to the suppression within the multidimensional DNA, which is super interesting. So yeah, you ended up having a sacred energy exchange with this masculine, and it was like a full body dissolving experience. It was like you both became one in that moment. So there's something about the reunification of coming into the one, right? And to become the one is to become one with all aspects of yourself. So a lot of you, I'm hearing like we're all multidimensional beings, but there's something about you've been so used to like living a life based off of the constructs of this matrix. Maybe this is like as a child around, I need to compartmentalize, like I can be like this spiritualist behind like closed doors and I don't really share this out with the world. But there's something around like that's changing during this time, like you're merging all pivotal aspects of yourself into the ultimate version. And I'm hearing there's no more hiding this now, like there's no more hiding this. And this is why it became so beautiful. So in this next scene, there was like 3 employees that came in, and you thought that you needed like 4 employees to make this jump, but 3 was actually the perfect amount. So this is like the Trinity energy, right? The mind, the body, and the spirit. And you ended up going into a time capsule, and it was fated, it was right on time, and you were traveling through a dimensional rift through the fabric of space and time, and you were now like, you had this unbreakable bond, okay? It was indestructible and everybody could see it, and you didn't have to hide it. It was clear that you had a soul contract. So a lot of you, it's about to become, I'm hearing like inevitably clear to everybody who crosses paths with you that you were like a walking earth angel, okay? You were living according to your divine essence, and you were not in the closet in regard to this. Like this is just who you are, okay? And this is also like, I'm seeing like the suppression, I'm seeing like the root and also the throat chakra. So this is like the suppression of like speaking your divine truth, living according to your divine essence, and living according to your authentic nature. And your authenticity is going to be the key, I'm hearing, to be so grounded and rooted in who you are that nobody's presence or absence disrupts your being. And also seeing anyone that has like an exaggerated emotional response to the things that you're doing as realizing that it's rooted in fear, right? Anger or exaggerated emotions are usually rooted in fear that shows the coward's revenge for being intimidated. So you guys are literally here to become the walking embodiment. And I'm hearing you guys are like a walking lighthouse that's lighting the way for others by you leading by example, okay, on earth. So yeah, you didn't have to hide it. And actually this was like one of the many lives that you had in parallels that were now being activated. So this could be like deja vu that you guys are about to be experiencing upon like a synchronistic meeting. There could be something that you're seeing, something that you're coming into alignment with, someone that you're coming into alignment with that like recovers a soul memory from a parallel life, and it's gonna like activate something, okay? And the memory was recovered, and you were like in this very intimate experience with yourself, okay? So it was like nothing that you had to experience, and in that moment you were like, oh my god, this is what true love really is. And you could feel your whole body become like dissolved, okay? And it was like your soul fragments were blending back into the zero bliss point. You extended far beyond the omega dimension, and you joked about like planting a seed in that moment. So a lot of you could have been like abstinent for a long time, or you have been, or you've been celibate for a long time, but these masculine and feminines, they were talking about being very intentional with their creative life force. So again, you guys are coming into that remembrance that you were literally pure creative life force in a physical vessel, and you're very intentional when it comes to the people that you direct that to, the things that you direct that to. The construct of this matrix is actually designed to deplete our life force, and you guys are no longer focusing on the world around you, okay? There's something around your biggest filter perception is not the root chakra, because if your energy is in a like in a centrifugal state of being, then you're depleting your life force. If you're concerned about what other people are going to think of you, or you know how other people are going to respond to something that you're doing, or you know what they're going to say, how are they going to, you know, see you, that's all externalized energy. Again, you're externalizing your creative life force, but now you're focusing on the universe, right? The one universe inside of you, and the energy is on you, okay? That's what I'm seeing. So now you have this centripetal state of being, like you're replenishing yourself, and you're now this self-sustaining organism. You're not seeking acceptance from anybody to be able to show your gifts with the world, and that, you know, holds your integrity and intact. You guys are a witness to your own growth and a witness to everything that you were always destined to be, and being able to witness yourself blossom into your higher self, blossom into becoming your higher self in physical form, or becoming the physical embodiment of your higher self. And yeah, it's really, really beautiful, that energy. So that's something that people are supposed to see, and because of that, you're detaching from the constructs of this matrix, right? You're no longer seeking permission, right, to kind of practice a little bit of outrageousness or do something that doesn't goes with the status quo, right? It's like you're going, I'm hearing, under your own creative flow during this time. And I'm seeing like returning back to like the alpha state. So it's like you're rooted and grounded on earth, but then you're also realizing that you're not limited by this earth, and your gifts extend far beyond this physical experience. And you'll be able to yeah, you're able to bring that into this experience. Okay, I'm hearing you're able to bring your etheric nature into the physical, so you guys could be seen as like this etheric being roaming the earth, right, living according to your divine essence. And yeah, you're realizing that any form of like rejection or any experiences that you had to eject yourself from prior was actually a form of divine protection and realignment. And I'm hearing it's because you were never meant to like reduce yourself to fit in, because you were not really made to fit in, and you were never supposed to dim your light either to make people feel comfortable. So a lot of you have definitely already gone through a phase where it's like you're now realizing that doing the right thing, right, is a box invented by people who are afraid. And the the earth and the matrix is basically rooted under two dualistic natures for your soul's rapid expansion. So your soul, your higher self, had incarnated into this physical vessel on earth to be able to experience rapid expansion through duality, through polarity and contrast. And you're seeing everything as rooted in love or rooted in fear, and you're realizing that some people are actually fearful for you stepping into, I'm hearing, your full power, and you're no longer mirroring that fear back to them, right? Which is super interesting. And I'm hearing, don't worry about judgment, because judgment is just linked to a personal history, and it's giving somebody like a false concept of safety to see if they're going to be accepted. And I feel like that's what you guys are doing. You're no longer even, I'm hearing, like self-judging yourself. You're no longer like judging or assessing situations to be like, am I going to be accepted? It's like, no, you're a self-sustaining organism, and you're able to have a strong sense of like self-trust and self-love for yourself in a way where I'm hearing it wasn't it was never, it was something that your like ancestors wish that they knew, all right? And in some ways, like, your ancestors continue to express themselves through you, and you're showing them higher expressions, okay? Because the DNA will actually contract itself when it's operating in fear. Fear will actually paralyze the organism. So maybe this is like analysis paralysis that you had around, do I answer this call for creativity? Do I answer the universe's invitation when it comes to a call for a new life? Do I make friends with the unknown? Whereas you guys are like feeling that contraction, you're seeing where it's rooted in fear, and you're able to extend compassion, and that is true alchemy. You are an ascended master, so you've been able to actually alchemize, I'm hearing, your bloodline in a lot of ways, and that's like the Mary Magdalene frequency as well, which is super interesting. Yeah. And even with Mary Magdalene, she was talking about, well, she was like kind of people had a very warped or distorted perspective, but it said more about them than it did about her. So there could be something around like seeing where that's rooted in, and extending compassion to anything that's like a call for love, which is exaggerated emotions versus like an act of love. Because people that may be unkind to you, I'm hearing, I don't know anyone that's been unkind to another that is also kind to themselves, right? They could be at like an internal war within themselves, and those people definitely need it the most, okay? They need that compassion the most. So you realize that your life would never be the same after this moment, okay? So there's a world line collision that's coming in for you guys. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk about Forever Rose, okay? So let me go ahead and grab it real quick, right? Let me go ahead and grab it because this is like really synchronistic. Okay, so Forever Roses, which is Rose Forever, okay, are based in New York. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because what happened about a month ago, which talks about this already existing in energetic potential, was like breadcrumbed into your experience. So a lot of you are already beginning to like receive a lot of synchronicities in regards to something really big that's about to transpire in your life. So I literally saw like a forever rose, which is like an eternal rose, which is like the preservation, right, of the divine feminine aspects and the Mary Magdalene frequency within the bloodline in a flower shop. And flowers in this deck also talk about secret admirers. So you guys are definitely being admired by like your cosmic self, and admired by like, I'm hearing like other galactic versions of self, right? That are like, I'm hearing witnessing the unfoldment of what has already came to be, and they're watching you be surprised in the becoming of it. Okay. And yeah, what's really interesting is I literally saw one in a shop, and I was like, I kind of like that reminds me of Beauty and the Beast, right? Like the divine feminine aspect versus like the beast, right, the man, and them coming into that, you know, that softness, you know, being able to come into that blend, that merging, the merging of the higher nature with the lower nature, and them doing this beautiful dance throughout creation. And so I saw an email from Rose Forever, right, from New York, which we're going to get to. You guys will see where I'm going with this. They sent me 36 roses, right? So 36 breaks down to a 9, and 9 is about transcending the human experience and realizing that you are not like the human. True maturing is realizing that you're not the physical vessel, you're the timeless consciousness that navigates, you know, its experience, and you've maybe incarnated, right, your formless nature incarnated into a temporary finite vessel to experience life on earth, right? Because you need an ego, you need the beast for the divine feminine and for Belle, right? To be seated within, to be able to experience itself in the third dimensional realm, right? And this is in assistance for your soul's rapid expansion. So anyway, 9 is about what exists in energetic potential already. 9 is about a gaseous energy. So it's the intangible part of the body, right? Which is the formless nature. It's your infinite nature. That's not really, it's not tangible. It's not physical, but it's becoming physical in the third dimension is what I'm saying. So this is a warning for you guys, or like not really a warning, it's more of like a get ready, okay? Like ready or not, we're transcending now into the 9 universal year, and it's a time of co-creation. I got a notification about strategic co-creating. So again, this is like very strategic co-creation that's happening with your fractal on earth, as well as like other fractals from other time dimensions and other densities that are overseeing. Okay, I'm hearing also like overshadowing its experience on earth. And the reason I'm seeing overshadowing is that there's a lot going on in dimensions beyond what it is that you can perceive in regards to how you're being aligned with I'm hearing some kind of like spontaneous oracle, which is super interesting. That's going to awaken you further to like deep-seated gifts, okay, like a gift that you guys have, which is super interesting. So let me just go ahead and show you, right, because New York energy, look at this as well. We have the heart, right, coming back into self-love, right, self-love for the bloodline. Beautiful roses, by the way, they smell lovely. Okay, so romance is in the air. This is like a call for love. Marriage as well is usually again about a contract. It's something that you were called to do, contracted to do, perhaps even creatively. And again, a lot of you, this could be a love connection coming in, because again, you have connections to 5th house. Some of you, this is just a call to do what it is that you love, and I'm hearing you're going to be able to do what it is that you love, and the money is a side effect, because you have income, right, which is like you guys securing the bag. It could be a raise, but this is about tangible, okay, tangibility, 2nd house. So it could be a natural talent where you're able to generate streams of income. Others of you, it's like a tangible meeting of some kind, but it's something that adds like value into your life with 2nd house energy. Okay, so this is like coming into form. Okay, this is like ether, right, air, romance that's in the air, that's being married, the alchemical marriage between the non-physical and the physical, that's manifesting into matter. Action is what collapses ether into matter. It collapses potential through space-time, right? It collapses a thought form into space and time. Okay, wow. Okay, so let me tell you about Rose Forever. First of all, just look at that. Okay, if you guys you know, want to treat yourself or want to gift for anyone, they're based in New York. Okay, they deliver internationally, so I'll link them down below in the description. But yeah, thank you so much for the synchronicity and everything. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Rose Forever. And I'm going to go ahead and finish the messages with this because they're based in New York. This leads us on to our next segment. So again, 36 roses. And New York, it was a reading that we did for the SMAS energy. So let me go ahead and tell you that. So this talks about Christ consciousness in that reading, and you guys time traveling, which is again the interstellar underground base. And we were talking about the purpose in that read was time travel locations that opens up during a blue moon. So a lot of you, this is already something that has been existing in energetic potential. And they basically went through this portal from Smurf, like the Smurf village, and they entered straight into New York. So I feel like this is you guys going straight into the big city. Cities in the metaphysical realm talk about like social life, career, professional aspirations, right? Community, social interactions, and a desire for connection, right? Whether this is like a desire for connection with like-minded individuals, a desire for connection for like a call for creativity, it's feeling connected to whatever it is that you do in this life and whatever is in alignment with you, okay, in your highest expression. New York talks about like you craving some kind of excitement. It talks about like longing for a change, right? It's like you're longing for some kind of change. So you're no longer repeating these repetitive feedback loops of suffering ancestrally to like, you know, stay the same, or I'm hearing like dim your light in order to fit in. You're now opening up this point of divergence where you're entering into this new plane of existence. Your consciousness is going to go from experiencing one event, okay, into moving into a different event, and it's through this wormhole that's being opened up for you guys. It's like a portal. It's a time matrix, okay? So you guys are like going to be able to surf through the illusion of time and almost drift off or jump into this invisible realm, in this invisible current that's going to flow you away to another realm, okay? And this is going to happen through like a world line collision. It's going to lead to instantaneous acceleration of events that's going to unlock like a new sequence, or I'm hearing like unlock a chain reaction that will allow you to enter into your desired plane of existence. And to everyone else from the external world, it's going to seem like you've teleported or something just happens out of the blue, like a miraculous outcome. And what's super interesting as well is that we spoke about, like freezing time, collapsing time, basically. You guys are leveraging as a quantum being as you connect with the whole of your other quantum non-local connections. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was Alicia Keys. So she obviously sang like New York, right? Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. And if you think about concrete jungle, that's often like life on earth. And New York, Alicia, means being worthy or deserving, okay? So this is realizing that you have the key, right? The mysteries of the universe encoded within your DNA. And you're remembering yourself as infinite potential and also the creator of the matrix. And you're able to navigate your way through this cosmic game or through this matrix by connecting to conscious aspects of yourself or conscious fragments that extend far beyond it and can oversee it, okay? So there's something around that. It's assisting you when it comes to anchoring down some type of very useful information for you to assist in optimal navigation towards your highest timelines, okay? And being able to bypass a lot of like distractions. And New York, again, it talks about places that are going to inspire you, people that are going to broaden your horizons and meeting like new opportunities. Essentially, it talks about embracing opportunities, overcoming challenges, and living life to the fullest. So again, you guys are the universal key master, right? That's what the one is, right? You're unlocking this dormant DNA. And again, it talks about like the key maker. So it's super, super interesting. So you guys are like going to go global for your divine commission. That's what it gives me, right? Because you're here on a divine commission. And yeah, super, super interesting. But yes, thank you so much, Rose Forever. You guys, again, I'm going to link them down below, but this is so, it's not even funny, like the synchronicity that's coming through, okay? And also I'm going to talk about the Mary Magdalene frequency, because she literally is ruled by red roses, okay? So the Mary Magdalene frequency, she offers the idea that Mary Magdalene or Miriam is referred to an ancient frequency of the soul, right? So this is about your cosmic origins, okay? That provides a blueprint for both accessing that frequency and working with it. Your destiny literally cannot be stopped. And DNA in the metaphysical realm talks about like self-reflection, self-discovery, and understanding one's origins. And if you think about Mary had a little lamb, right? Its fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. He followed her to school one day, right? So this is your cosmic self following you, right? To the earth school one day, which was against the rule. So you guys are like the exception here. It made the children laugh and play because there was a lamb at school, right? And so the teacher turned him out, right? This is like other gatekeepers that have been attempting to like sever this connection essentially, but he still lingered near till Mary did appear, right? He waited patiently about till Mary did appear. So this is about like the disconnection, the separation, and then the reunification towards the whole of yourself. Okay. And yeah, it's super interesting, super interesting. So you're able to witness your own soul's growth and everybody else's, and your acceleration is only going to mirror like other deities who are still lost in sleeping and matter's stagnancy. And you're here to make people feel uncomfortable. And again, it talks about the throat chakra in my animal deck. So this is about your authenticity, which is about being totally grounded in who you are, not allowing anyone's presence, I'm hearing anyone's opinion or anyone's absence to disrupt your very being and the things that you have come here to do. Okay. So yeah, super interesting, super interesting there. But yeah, roses are literally the Mary Magdalene frequency. I also had something else about Mary Magdalene. Let me see if I can find it. Mary Magdalene. Oh yeah, we're also talking about the connection with sheep DNA. Everyone was there to serve as a guide, to show you that you were guided on a path that you couldn't see. This is a complex house system. Oh, very interesting. Beings that were near trying to harvest energy. So again, you're realizing that there is like you have a very intricate, I'm hearing like advanced, you have a very advanced cosmic, I'm hearing gameplay. All right, this is like a physical vessel actually that you've been able to upgrade, especially epigenetically. You've been able to clear a lot of actually like suffering and trauma that was actually keeping you slower. Okay, again, this is like where the organism is like paralyzed by fear. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. But you know how the red energies like fear, right, actually keep like you moving slower through this existence. What I'm seeing is like alchemy. So you guys have been able to see things from your ancestors' perspective and then also show them a new perspective as they live vicariously through you. And it's like, no, this is the universal truth. And that moves you on towards the violet light, which is a very fast, rapid oscillation. And that leads to like fluid navigation in this experience, which is detaching from the construct of this matrix. You're almost saying to your ancestors through your experience and leading by example, hey, I know this is what you were taught. I know this is what you were made to believe, but I'm going to show you a different way of existing. So that's what you guys are doing. Oh, and as you do that, you're doing that for everyone else as well, which is super interesting. But yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rose Forever. Again, guys, I'm going to link them down below. Okay, Valentine's is coming up. If you want to treat yourself to some flowers, yeah, it's the eternity rose. Okay, it's the eternal rose and the eternal nature of your being. 6 equaling a 9. This is about, again, the intangible part of the body and Neptune energy. So Neptune is about past lives. It's also about your connection to the non-physical realm, right? With there being 36. And your connection to the non-physical realm also talks about your connection to your cosmic origins and past lives, okay, and parallel lives. So you guys are recovering the memory. This could be upon some kind of meeting. It could be upon like some kind of just synchronistic event that's about to occur in your life that's going to trigger, I'm hearing like a deja vu response, where your two separate streams of awareness are about to collide and become conscious of each other and become, yeah, consciously aware of each other. So you're about to actually have like an entangled quantum connection with a quantum non-local aspect of yourself. And I'm hearing the work that you're doing on Earth is simultaneously bleeding into many other dimensions, okay? But there's something about a really conscious co-creation that's going to be happening, all right? Because I'm seeing like braided DNA right now. And roses in this deck talk about it's happening for you and not to you. So there's something around something's unfolding at the time that you need to see it. Now, 3 is all about energies, right? From the 3 of Pentacles, which is about a level up through this co-creation. 3 of Cups is about a co-creative energy again, right? And it's more like non-physical, right? It's more about an emotional, intuitive co-creation that happens. And 3 of Wands usually talks about also alignment and resonance. And it talks about the intangible. It's one step away before something collapses through space-time and is part of your tangible experience. So this could be a co-creation when it comes to aligning your actions accordingly with a very specific a continuum that unlocks like a new sequence of events. So a lot of you, this is like answering a call for creativity or answering a call to just be somewhere, but there's something about like listening to your instincts. And the 6 energies, right? 6 of Swords shows that this new paradigm that you're entering into came with the sacrifice of your old life, right? Six of Swords is saying, hey, I'm no longer going to be in a Five of Swords energy. There's certain people and circumstances that I don't see eye to eye with, right? And it's mainly because people can only meet you as far as they met themselves. And I'm hearing like other people and deities that still lost in sleeping and matter have only met one very localized version of themselves, whereas you guys have reconnected to all fractals of yourself, okay? And Six of Wands again usually talks about like public recognition. This is something that you're going to be recognized by. And Six of Pentacles usually talks about karmic credit, right? It's like a gift for stepping into your dharma, right? Consciously creating your destiny. And then you have a Six of Cups energy, which leads to soulmates. Six of Cups is also Sun in Scorpio. So it's like God is going to be shining a light on your purpose. You're going to be remembering why you had incarnated into these optimal set of initial conditions for yourself, because it would have allowed your soul to experience the most amount of expansion through polarity or through contrast. You knew it wasn't going to be easy, but you knew that was going to be necessary. So this is like an instantaneous recognition that comes in, like an instantaneous remembrance around, I remember you, I remember our life on the Palladium star system. Oh my gosh, like I've come into, you know, some type of union that's triggering or awakening, you know, some kind of innate gift within me, essentially. But yeah, it's alchemy. This could be a ley line. This could be, again, the recovery of a past life. And you know, the flowers with Rose Forever appeared at my doorstep, which is literally about the soul and the self. So this is something that's going to be aligning with you. This is something that you're calling into, I'm hearing, being, right? This is going to appear to you in a tangible form, and it starts as a thought, right? You reinforce that. There's intercommunication that happens in dimensions beyond what it is that you can perceive, and suddenly your world lines collide. Okay, so allow this to happen in like very unexpected ways. And for me, like that was the path of least resistance as well. That was just something that there was too many synchronicities to deny it. Okay, so this is how it's going to feel for you guys as well. All right, yeah. So there's so much going on, as you can see. But yeah, there's something around like a sudden twist of events. Also, I was talking about triggers or wounds that came up to be addressed. So again, this is something ancestrally that you're clearing up. And there was a man giving you a scalp massage, which is again like ridding, basically like limiting belief systems or thoughts. And he was removing a bunch of things that you had accumulated. Okay, so this could be a like analysis paralysis again. And it was on live, whatever this was, it was being recorded and the connection was being watched over. So again, a lot of you, there's someone that's coming in, I'm hearing like you just don't know how beautiful you are. It could even be like your cosmic self reminding you of this. But there's something around as soon as you come out of the closet or something that comes in, I feel like this is a non-physical experience that you guys are going to have, or some kind of connection to the non-physical realm. It's like this is like a past life connection of some kind. Because I was hearing high pitch frequency in my right ear. It's like something that's coming from ether and collapsing into matter. That's what I'm seeing. And it led to like a sudden point of like a twist of events. Okay, yeah, it led to like a sudden point of divergence for you guys. So yeah, something's coming into your experience. That was like the message. So yeah, let's go ahead and begin. Let's just start with a shaman's dream oracle message, right, shall we? Because this is about you journeying into other worlds, and I feel like this is what you're being prepared to do. Dream Thief and Stranger, okay? So Dream Thief and Stranger, there's something new that's going to pique your curiosity, but it does require you to move into the unknown. Dream Thief is about, again, agents in this gameplay matrix, and you guys learning to extend compassion towards them and seeing in using like the pain of maybe, you know, certain people that may be blind and not able to see you and the whole of yourself. As your greatest catalyst, okay? And there's something new that's going to definitely pique your interest. Dream Thief is not being lulled to sleep by, I'm hearing, the ancestral beliefs, okay? And being able to transcend that in a lot of ways. Dream Thief is about refusal of the call, okay? And there's something new that's, again, going to pique your curiosity, but are you going to answer the call to a new life, all right? That's basically what it talks about. Not being, going unconscious or being lulled back to sleep. It's like you guys are awake within the third dimensional dream right now. No freaking way. No freaking way. 36. Look at what my battery's on right now on my iPad. I don't know if you guys can see that. It literally is at 36% at 15:15. Oh my gosh. 15:15. 1515. This is about a new beginning that it becomes like a major catalyst of change, right? Like a major catalyst that opens you up to a new chapter. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to get my guys, I'm so like everywhere today. Forgive me. Let's see. Okay, let's see. 36%, right? 36%. So yeah, 36 again. Guys, You need to check out A Rose Forever, okay? All right, let's talk about 1515 was right on the clock as I saw that. Let's get my angel number message. 1515 is about creativity. Keep accessing the creative connection that you feel to the divine. The whispers speak through your creative connection, allowing you to express the beauty and the beast, right? That is within you, and connect to the love that is around you. So again, there's something about like new love coming in for you guys. This talks about creativity is my birthright, and there's something around this is like your home frequency, right? Because you guys return back to the 0 point in the astral, which is about returning back to your home frequency, which is about being under like Leela, which is about divine creation and divine play within this cosmic game, compared to like those who operate under the veils of Maya, right? Which is usually those deities that are still lost in sleeping and matter and may still operate like, you know, in fear and have not yet transcended the fears that they had inherited ancestrally, you know? So 666 is a reflection at the base underneath that. So this is about reflection, refocusing, and readjusting, okay, in the physical world, right, around how you're actually going to, you know, step into this new chapter, maybe adopting more creativity to whatever it is that you do. Look at this, by let go flow. Can you guys see that? It says be creative. We literally have be creative right at the base as well. Bro, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's too bright. Hopefully. It says welcome creativity into your life, be passionate about it, express your artistic side. So you guys are like an artist, right? This is about your life being a canvas, and you get to paint whatever it is that you want yourself to become, right? Whatever it is that you want your experience to be, right? There's just so much that's coming through. Right, let's go ahead and read Stranger Curiosity with 53, because again, this is like somebody that definitely made you curious. Curiosity and acceptance. Right, after overcoming basically like your fears, this is a veil separation between you and others, realizing that's only an illusion, and basically making friends with the unknown. That's what the first part talks about. And then it says that do not miss an opportunity for learning by stepping into the unknown. Something extraordinary is being offered to you right now. If you remain curious and teachable, allow the newness to envelop you as you explore the possibilities. This is a departure from your expectations, but the stranger has come to invite you to dance to new music, a new tempo, a new sensation that will add more dimension to you and what you create as a result. This is a time to leave room for other points of views, other ways of seeing with humility and grace. This is a defining moment. Take the risk. Life is like a precious diamond with many facets and not just one. And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Like you guys are an interdimensional being, right? A multi-dimensional being, and you exist in multiple dimensions all at once, right? That's literally what multi-dimensionality is about. It's saying that you exist as you're sitting here, as you're standing here, as you're laying down, like watching this right now. You exist in many dimensions simultaneously, and that's what it is, right? Yeah. And you're accessing these versions of self via frequency, you know? Yeah, you like gaining access to new parts of yourself, quantum jumping into your new life, strong remote viewing sessions. You guys are an emotional lighthouse, steady and strong, guiding others by example. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys are literally... Yeah, there's so much that's going on right now. Multidimensionality. Yeah, this reminds me of the space-time traveler reading that we did, where you're consciously altering the course of your life. I'll link that reading down below if you're new here, or if you haven't watched it. It's in our live segment. That's going to explain to you everything that you need to know, okay? But yeah, you're following like these external networks with curiosity. That's going to show an internal pathway back to your own cosmic origins. It's a map of your inner world, and you're realizing that these synchronicities are all interconnected, okay, to assist you when it comes to transcending the illusion of fear, okay? Which is super interesting. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. We definitely need to get some Star Child messages. This is one of those reads where it's like, I honestly... I'm just doing like now with the cards for fun, or like just to see if there's any additional things I missed. But this is like very clear. Okay, Hathor light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. So again, you guys are like calling all your power back to you from people, places, and things. Look at this. Halls of learning at the base, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. So again, this is like, yeah, like a full power recall, right? You're recalling all your power back from like all versions of yourself, essentially. That's what it comes down to. But again, you're a multi-dimensional being, so you have been for a long time, and that's all of time, right? And this has been reserved to you for you since the beginning of time, right? This is your birthright. I'm hearing to experience yourself through many different forms, and you're existing in many different dimensions, many different frequencies, and you exist as these different archetypal manifestations, right? So in this localized version, you guys are literally, you might want to watch that reading because I talk about it a lot more, but you are a cell. You are made up of, you're an organism that's made up of these cells from planet Earth, versus other fractals of yourself existing in, you know, different densities are made up of these cells from like the Arcturus star system, or the Pleiadian star system, or, you know, the Lyrans, the Sirians, whatever this is. And that's why they have different archetypal manifestations due to the natural physical laws of their environment. And, you know, we have like gravity, you know, the electrons orbit around the atoms, and there's just different physical laws basically on Earth compared to higher frequencies. So they take different archetypal manifestations. But with this, I just feel like there's something big going on, guys. If you can't tell, I'm a bit everywhere right now. Hathor light codes. Okay, so this basically talks about, again, connecting to the cosmic realms. She's the divine corset of the hawk-headed, again, Horus, the bridge this world and the cosmic realms, and bring infinite light of the sun. Okay, so this is an intergalactic race of beings called the Hathors. There's a good chance that the ancient Egyptians were in touch with this divine race, as evidenced by the many Hathor pillars in Dendra. Yeah, being there. Let's go ahead and talk about the message from it. It says that this is light immersion. You're experiencing a full system upgrade. The infinite solar light of the Hathors is surrounding you now. This is a time of expansion and excitement. You are filled with unlimited potential. The gifts that were once in darkness and now being brought into the light. The parts of yourself that were once hidden and now being seen. Life is being restored. If you have been experiencing sluggishness or tiredness, this is now being washed away. Something ancient has awakened within you, and you're remembering why you were here. Welcome home to your light. I honestly, like, a lot of the times I don't, like, all we're doing right now is just confirming what it is that we've said, which is all nice for the human to see, but literally it's written on the Rosetta Stone for you guys. Like, this is literally, it's written on the walls. This is writing on the walls. It's very, it's just inevitably clear who you are. Soulmates. Do we need to say more? Do we need to say more? To be fair, right? Soulmate energy, behind that TikTok, divine timing, divine alignment of worlds colliding, world lines colliding. 7th house energy is about partnerships, right? Contracts. That's what it talks about. Let's read the soulmates, because this is like a very fated soulmate energy. So again, a lot of you, this is definitely like, let me make this clear, right? Let me just make this clear, because there's so much coming through right now. I'm just trying to like anchor this down. Okay, so a lot of you are definitely coming into like a divine union externally, and I'm not saying like, okay, there's a divine union, and it's not like your other half. This is like a whole and a whole, right? Someone that's made up of divine feminine, divine masculine's energy, okay? Someone that's already come into the alchemical marriage and has merged their higher nature with their lower nature, okay, is literally their physical, their higher self in physical form. They're in the embodiment of the higher self, okay? And a lot of you, there's like soul contracts that are now being initiated, I'm hearing, due to the individual work that's happened in your own sovereignty, and it's in your needing of nothing externally, and that's the reason it's coming in. There's not like this call for love that's going on. It's not like you're needing someone to complete you or anything, okay? I want to make that very clear. Others of you, this is like you just living your own divinity, and things that are going to complete the intentions that you had descending onto Earth are going to be occurring during this time. They're going to be occurring. So let's talk about 41. But whatever this is, there's definitely like a synchronistic meeting of some kind that triggers it triggers something within you. Like, this is like upgrades that you're going through. It's so many different things that you guys are going through during this time, and I can't even explain to you the energy that's coursing through my veins right now. Okay, the processing speed in which I'm downloading the information and relaying it to you isn't fast enough. I know some of you think I talk fast, but you should hear what I'm hearing right now. Like, you should hear. Okay, settings, video settings, playback speed, times 0 0.75, okay, if you need to relay this or slow down the message, okay, to process it. Okay, so let's talk about this. Harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, or relationship fostering personal growth. And some of you, if you're like, I'm not looking for love, guess what? Soulmates, they don't just come in love, right? This is any type of relationships. You can be your own damn soulmate, right? You guys are coming back into that whole integration and that healing process within yourself, okay? So harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, relationship, fostering personal growth, okay? So you are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people, I'm hearing these are like people with similar, the same cosmic origins, okay? Like this is you connecting to your star family, okay? Certain people enter into your life in order to take you to the next level, healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It's always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you may vary. This is now coming into your physical experience because now I'm getting high pitched frequency in my left ear, which is about this coming into pass, like in the physical realm. I'm telling you, numerical 9 year is going to be a big one. Okay, so you know these people by the strong pull towards them, and sometimes a strong aversion to them initially too. Soulmates can be friends or can remain in your life for short or long periods of time. No matter what, you'll be changed in ways that you cannot possibly fathom now. I'm telling you, you're about to be changed. Someone or something is coming into your experience that's going to change you, and you'll never be the same. You'll never be the same. I'm telling you. Okay, the Astral said it first, okay, and I rely on like the only what's it called? Like I rely on the only like reliable source, which is cryptic symbology in my dreams, right? So no matter what, you'll be changed in ways that you can not possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today as they are your greatest gifts. Relationship messages: consider love in the deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds that can be so compelling that they'll overwhelm you with gratitude or break you open so that you can finally claim who you're meant to be. And this is about vulnerability for a lot of you, right? Even a companion animal reminds you that it's you that's supposed to be rescued and healed. Pay attention for you in the presence of a soulmate. Come to guide you home to the real you. Prosperity is about strategic alliances. You know, some of you, these are like fated business partnerships of some kind, fated like co-creations, right? So you'll begin to attract the perfect people to support your dreams. This is a journey that you will share with others, mentors, business partners, helpers, employees, creative partners, friends, and strangers. Open the door for you to step through a portal to join you into the harmonic dance of collaboration. We were talking about dance earlier, I'm pretty sure we were. Commitment and co-creation. This is what you've been waiting for. So there's like a dance that's going on. This is like Beauty and the Beast, right? You know how they end up dancing in the hall? They end up dancing in the library. Yeah, some of you, this is like a dance that's going on with your Akashic records. This is like different timeline access points that are being, I'm hearing, woven into your experience right now. I don't know what's going on, guys. As different this reading is hitting. I knew it was going to be like big just from the Astral alone. Let's see. Action. Okay, so and then you have caring connections. Look at this. This is also saying, by the way, because it kind of came with reverse with action, this is saying that you're already in vibrational resonance with this. You don't have to go out there looking for it. This will appear at your doorstep. Okay, like Forever Rose, this will appear at your doorstep. And again, this is ether into matter. Okay, romance is in the air. Ether. Yeah, super interesting. This is going to unfold, okay? It's going to unfold. So Caring Connections in 1717 is about action. This is saying that whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it. I don't know what you've been doing, but it's working, okay? I don't know what you've done, but it's worked. Okay, your magic has worked. All right, let's go ahead and read 17. Yeah, you've entered a cosmic portal, 888. You guys might want to watch that reading. Now you're on the fast lane to success. Interesting. 1717. So yeah, this is about, this card tells you that now's the time for basically like intentional concerted action towards your goals, okay? So keep doing whatever it is you're doing. You're on the right track, okay? This talks about the white horse is the inner action of spirit, thought. The black is the outer work that still needs to be done. So continue taking action to trust your intuition, and in time you'll break through and see the results that you've been waiting so hard to create. So you're on the verge of a breakthrough. I don't know what you've been doing, but clearly it's worked. 14 is about like a caring connection, literally. So let's go ahead and read this. So friendship, partnership of two possible love. This card shows a couple in a tender embrace with the women holding the blossoming of new love. Like the community card, it talks about a caring connection, usually between two people. This card upright signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit, friendship, or even the appearance of new love. It also could signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper connections. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. So karma is just cause and effect. You know, a man is only the effect of his cause, and there's something about you're going to see like cause, you're going to see like material matter collapse into like your physical experience due to, I'm hearing, its etheric origins, which is super interesting. So yeah, there's definitely like a past like connection that's gonna like trigger gifts, abilities, intuitive. Yeah, it's something. It's gonna allow you to integrate a new fragment of yourself, or discover like a new dimension of yourself, right? A new facet of yourself that's, I'm hearing, aching to be shown or seen to the world, aching to be shown to the world. So this is giving like moon maiden energy for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and read Moon Maiden. I'm hearing in honor of your ancestors. All right. Oh, look, we have rabbit hiding in this deck somehow. So this is recognize your significance, Archangel Gabriel, which is the throat chakra, and that literally talks about your authenticity. And then we stopped it with sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, which is about your personal vision leading you towards a realm of abundance. Yeah, let's go ahead and read. I don't even think it's in this deck. I think it's in the other one now I'm thinking about it. No, it is. No, you have the goddess of the moon energy here though, which is saying that you're going to definitely invoke like different emotional responses from people. Don't feel like you're all tied up to hostilities. Anyone that's been making you feel like, I'm hearing like insignificant or like you don't have anything to offer, I'm hearing they haven't been able to see the beauty within you because they haven't recognized the beauty within themselves. Hostility isn't all tied up, that fell there. It's saying that this is going to be behind you guys, okay? Like you don't have to really worry anymore in regards to, I don't even know where. Maybe it was in that deck, guys. I don't know. But you guys know the Moon Maiden card. It basically talks about this aspect has been aching to be shown to the world. Yeah. I don't know anymore, honestly. It's one of those. Whatever this is though, it is some kind of contract that's coming forward for you guys in the physical experience, because you have courtship here at the base. So again, this is like the merging of your divinity in some way. Goddess of the Moon. I don't think it's in this deck. I don't know why I can't remember. I don't think it is. Excuse me guys, I'm like a bit everywhere today, but there's just so much information. We have the world that flipped, right? So let's go ahead and read this. Clearly this one wants to be read. Now, the world basically talks about, and I'm actually kind of concerned. You guys have been hiding. Whatever it is that you've been hiding, it's time to like let yourself be seen, okay? 29, this could be about online for some of you. The man in this picture is looking out over a bay above the beautiful sphere of the earth rotating. So again, this is like someone that's cloaked up. It also represents like the hermit's energy. And again, this is like you guys being the hermit, stepping into the spotlight. This is about putting your past life abilities or skills on display for the world to see. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and template some much broader options. The world is wide and there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you. So now's the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up, okay? Wow. Now I'm like, where's that deck? I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but anyway, it doesn't even matter at this point. It doesn't even matter. Let's get a Shaman's Drink Oracle message, and then, no, we did that already, didn't we? Let's just get a tarot message and we'll close out, guys. As you can see, we'll get a starseed message as well, actually. What don't you see coming? Do I actually need to continue this reading? Like, do I? Come on, guys. Come on. This is Cancerian energy as well. So it's the connection to the non-physical realm. Okay, you being able to journey between the physical, right? The land, the sand, and also the non-physical, which is the sea and infinite possibilities. It also is a representation of the alchemical marriage. This is a mutually beneficial agreement. Whatever this is with Queen of Swords energy, your lens of discernment is going to be like this finely tuned instrument to navigate whatever contract or agreement is coming into form. If this is a person with the Queen of Swords, the way that you connect with them is through an intellectual understanding. Okay, it's like Queen of Swords basically has like an X-ray vision. I'm hearing like real recognizes real, authentic recognizes authenticity, but this is like resonance. It's in alignment. You're going to be able to see this very, very clearly. Okay, she has like clear cut clarity, and we even have community here at the base too. So yeah, this definitely could be within a communal environment or online in some way. Oh my god, where did the 8 of Wands come from? This could be online for you guys. This could be on social media. This could be about an incoming opportunity that comes in very rapidly. This gives you a burst of energy and vitality that propels you forward towards your dreams, ambitions, and goals at a very highly energetic rate with the 8 of Wands. Okay, but this is like, it comes in fast. Okay, it comes in fast. And you have the King of Coins and the 2 of Wands. So yeah, you guys, the magic cannot leave when you are the magic. This is Mars in Aries, so this is literally making itself known. Mars is at home here. Okay, so this is like manifestation is your home frequency. It's not even manifestation, this is alignment. This is something that you guys are just naturally aligned with. Some of you, this could be business success with the King of Coins. Just physical embodiment of your higher self in its highest octave with strength. Okay, you guys have been prepared to wear this crown, right? You've been prepared for this. Some of you, this could be like creative collaborations that could be coming in. Okay, whatever this is, it's an opportunity. There's an opportunity through like a meeting or through a union. Okay, an opportunity that your higher self is presenting to you. I'm hearing that your higher selves are presenting to you. I'm hearing like they can't interfere with like free will, but there's something that's you're being invited to answer a call to. Oh, I love this card. We were literally talking about it all reading, so it's about time. Thank you for showing yourself. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay, so again, a lot of you, this is like ancestrally. I hope that's focusing, okay? Hopefully. I don't know, guys. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay, there's going to be an opportunity to shine your light. Jesus. That's how I feel like with this whole reading. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, like just be prepared to get swept off your feet, okay? Yeah, baby steps. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense, okay? Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Absorbing what's not yours, energetic sovereignty, okay? So again, extend compassion, okay, guys? For all your ancestors, okay? And show them a higher expression, okay? Show them a higher expression here too. Official person, okay? So there could be someone in higher levels of society that's coming towards you. This also could be like a high spiritual rank. This could be something that's being, yeah, I'm hearing like you guys are also going to be climbing the ladder. Yeah, sudden wealth. Yeah, jackpot. Okay, when it comes to the way that you show up on the world stage, connections to like 10th house to do with your legacy. 777 is about things being in alignment with you. This is your divine inheritance. Okay, you guys are on the journey to be able to claim that. Okay, this is something that was divinely just in alignment with you. I'm just gonna love any of you guys right there. I don't even know what else to say. I feel like I've said it all. I feel like I've just lived like 3 lifetimes in this reading. Like, maybe you guys are gonna, maybe that's it. I don't even know. I'm gonna love any of you guys right there. There's so much coming through and I just don't even know where else to go from here. Okay, I feel like a lot of this is quantum information as well. I could go deeper, but I kind of want to leave it for as a surprise, to be honest with you. Okay, so all right guys, thank you so much for joining me here for this reading. And again, big shout out to literally Rose Forever, because I swear, guys, I would not have got all of those messages interlinked, okay, without this. Okay, so this is like the romantic journey back to your own heart. All right, so guys, I'll link them down below, okay? But yeah, big thank you to Rose Forever. They you helped me connect the dots, girl, okay? Like, people are like cosmic messengers to you and they may not even know it, okay? There's so much so much coming through for you guys, okay? So I'm gonna love and leave you guys right there. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, do consider subscribing, okay? We'd love to have you around. It's gonna be like right over here. Other corresponding readings are also gonna be down below. But yeah, personal readings also down below, and until next time, guys, bye.